Picture this. Nearly 1 in 4 wells in the United States yields water that's contaminated with harmful levels of bacteria, nitrate, arsenic, or other pollutants. That's a quarter of the wells in the country. A shocking statistic, isn't it? This is the invisible crisis of groundwater contamination. Consider a drop of ink falling into a glass of water. It doesn't stay in one place, does it? Instead, it spreads, it diffuses, it permeates throughout the glass, changing the color of the water. This process is eerily similar to how contaminants are transported in groundwater. When hazardous substances seep into the ground, they don't remain stationary. Like the drop of ink, they travel, they diffuse, they permeate through the soil, and eventually, they find their way into our groundwater. Now imagine if you could map this process, much like you would track the course of a river on a map. That's where mudflow software comes into the picture. It's a powerful tool used by geologists to model the transport of contaminants in groundwater. It visualizes the invisible, making the journey of a contaminant tangible and understandable. Just like the ink drop diffusing in the glass of water, the contaminants journey through the layers of soil and rock, carried along by the natural flow of groundwater. They may move slowly, but they are relentless. And their ultimate destination: our wells, our water supply, and potentially our bodies. The fight against groundwater contamination is not just for geologists or scientists. It's a fight for everyone who drinks water, which means it's a fight for every single one of us. Groundwater contamination is more than a scientific problem. It's a human problem, a problem that affects our health, our communities, and our future. So, what can you do? You can start by educating yourself. Understand the science behind groundwater contamination, learn about the pollutants that pose a risk to our water supply, and discover the steps that you can take to help prevent groundwater contamination. Knowledge is power, and in this case, it's the power to protect our water, our health, and our planet. Next time you turn on the tap, remember the journey that water has taken to reach you. Think about the invisible crisis of groundwater contamination, and consider what you can do to ensure that the water you're drinking is as clean as it should be. Because clean water shouldn't be a luxury, it should be a given. It's time we all took a stand to protect it.